Yes, sir. Hello. Is this
Hi.
Dale?
Is this Amy Hodgson?
No, this is Dale.
Okay, well, I got a phone call in reference to a Miss Hodgson. She called in
Oh,
and used this number for us to call her back.
okay, no problem. Yeah, let me get her for you.
Thank you.
Okay.
And I'm going to forward this email I got to you
Perfect.
right now.
Hello?
Miss Hodgson,
Yes.
my name is Investigator Drum. I work for the Prince William County Crash Unit. I got a very interesting email from you, or at least a email from communications about information you had in reference to the crash that occurred the other night.
Yes.
So, can you tell me what you know?
I can. Can you give me 1 second and let me, can you give me 1 second?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you. 1 second.
You got your email open?
No, I stepped out of class. Take your call.
She knows about the accident. She said it was planned by the husband.
How does she know that?
Yeah, I'm going to ask those questions.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. So
Okay.
tell me how you know, tell me how you know Miss Dorothy.
Okay, I don't know her. I know one of her daughters.
You know one of her daughters.
Her older daughter, Kylie,
Okay.
the little girl that came to the hospital yesterday.
Okay.
I don't know, were you there at the hospital?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So, my granddaughter goes to school with Kylie, the
Okay.
older sibling. I have known about her mother and a little bit about her stepfather for a while now. Kylie was removed from the home. Apparently, there's been a lot of abuse, neglect, malnourishment, all that with the other children in the house.
Okay.
Actually, Kylie's mother was supposed to have no contact with Kylie through CPS or DC. I don't know what they call it now, but however, she was still having contact with Kylie. So this is how I'm coming to know of a little bit of this situation. So I'm just trying to give you a little bit of the background of how I know.
Okay.
So Kylie knows a lot about what's going on with her mother and the boyfriend. Apparently the boyfriend is like psycho abusive,
Okay.
and from what I understood was that he was basically forcing the mother to abuse the other children in the house.
Okay. And what? And why? How do we know that?
That the daughter
Okay.
is saying that, and also the neighbor.
Okay.
The day of the accident, he left the other children in the home alone and refused to take them with him.
Okay.
And he supposedly told the mother, "Come on, let's go," and then the little girl.
Okay.
And none of those are his biological children.
Okay.
He supposedly said to the mom, let's, I want to take you and the little girl, because he was pissed off at her and the little girl.
And we know this through your daughter?
Through the daughter, her other daughter.
So Kylie.
And the neighbor. Kylie and the neighbor are saying these things. The neighbor knows quite a bit about...
Are you talking about Miss Kim?
I don't know her name.
Okay.
It's the neighbor of the mother, wherever she's living.
Yep. Okay. We've talked to her.
Okay, so, and then supposedly he left the hospital and got stitched up and left before you guys got there and went and got the children. Well, I guess you already know this.
Okay.
That he went and got the children because they were home alone.
Okay.
And got back to the house and he acted like he didn't know anything. What happened? I don't know what's going on. Well, okay, my daughter, which is, the mother of my grandkids. Okay, Kylie called me yesterday crying, and I couldn't even understand what she was saying. Because Kylie's become kind of like part of the family for us, because we know of her situation, and we've kind of taken her in as like a step, daughter, kind of.
Okay.
Well, then their house caught on fire. Kylie was home alone. Caught their house on fire by accident. So the place that they're living now is temporary housing.
Okay.
Until their house is being finished, supposedly. So that is why Kylie is not with the mother and the other children. But supposedly he came back to the house because he left the children alone. And came and got the children and then took them to the neighbors and left.
Okay. So, the message that we got said it was all planned by the husband. Why do we think?
Yes.
Why do you think it was planned by the husband?
And that's what apparently Kylie and the neighbor believe, is that he has said before that he was going to kill her,
So,
and that the day that he left, why didn't he take the other children? And it was just like he wasn't really going anywhere specific. It was almost like it was all intentional. I'm going to go do this and I'll be right back.
okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. So
his veering off into the other lane was intentional.
So what you know is through Kylie and the Miss Kim, the best friend.
Yeah, the neighbor, yes.
Okay.
I just know her as a neighbor. Kylie, have you spoke to Kylie?
We have there are special detectives that do interviews with children.
Children, right,
And
right.
they are doing that today.
Okay, good.
So they will get that information hopefully from the
Well,
children.
I think you're going to get a lot of information you're not going to expect, because Kylie knows a lot about what's going on. That poor girl has been through. These are children that have fallen through the cracks.
Okay.
Or another one that's fallen through the cracks with the CPS or whatever, because CPS is aware. I mean, they took Kylie, from her. The mother wasn't even supposed to be having contact with Kylie. But
Okay.
Kylie would call me, and she'd be like, my mom is calling me. My mom wants money from me. My mom is making me smoke pot. My mom is making me, take drugs. And then she's telling people, look, she's a druggie. And, I mean, all kinds of crazy, just heartbreaking stuff.
Okay. All right.
But I think if you're careful, you're going to get a lot of information from Kylie.
Oh, absolutely.
She knows a lot. She's very smart for her age, because she's been through a lot.
Okay. Well, I will give the detectives a call.
Yeah, definitely. I think Kylie and the neighbor is going to have a lot of information. But when I heard that, I was like, man, you guys need to know this, because he did it on purpose.
Okay. Well, we'll make those phone calls, and I appreciate you taking my time.
Thank you so
okay?
much. Yeah, no problem, because like I said, when Kylie called me yesterday, because she didn't have anybody else. Her dad was at work, and her grandmother is out of town. So she called me. I live in Locust Grove.
Okay.
And my daughter lives in Prince William County, and my grandkids in Prince William County. And I was getting ready to go, and then I called my daughter. I said, look, you're closer than I am. And she said, Mom, I'll go get her right now.
And that's Kylie Clapp.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, let me give Kylie a call,
Okay.
and then we'll talk to her. How old is she?
I believe she's had a birthday in October. I think she turned 14 or 15, because she actually celebrated her birthday with us. Not even her own family.
Okay.
She was with us on her last birthday.
All right. Well, let me give Kylie a call.
Okay, and Kylie also knows the number to him, has his phone number.
Yeah, well, we have his phone.
Okay, good.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much. If you need anything else, let me know.
All right. Take care.
Thank you, you too. Bye-bye. Stay safe out there.